play is about La Llorona, a myth of folklore from the Mexican American and other Latino communities. And we wanted to look at motherhood and how mothers respond to, feel the pressures of motherhood, and how society impacts them and is also impacted by them.
My name is Vero Marquez, and I'm the stage manager.
Where the actors are going in and out?
I am in charge of making sure all the sound and light cues go, and me along with my assistant stage managers, we sort of, because it's immersive, we have to do things a little differently than a normal theater does. Normally it's just like a computer and you press go, but because it's immersive, we have to run around with remotes controlling every single light. The speakers have power boxes that need to be moved around throughout the show based on where the audience is and where they're going next.
Yeah.
My name is Vanessa Flores Cabrera and I play La Llorona. I like to come early because I like to be in the space in peace before. It's like the calm before the storm.
This play is quite different from other plays. We picked the National City Train Depot Museum because I'm from National City. I came to this museum taking my little nephews when they were toddlers, and as I was walking through, it really felt like such a potent place to tell stories in. When we got a grant from City of San Diego, we really invested in the project. We brought on Mabelle Reynoso as our playwright, commissioned her to write this piece about the region and the area. So we wanted it to reflect the South Bay, to reflect the communities of National City.
Because there are some physical interactions between actors, there's a lot of dancing with lifts and raises and jumps and flips and stuff. We have to make sure that the actors go through it at least once before the show in order to make sure that they feel safe, comfortable with their costume in the space, and then just refresh those skills.
La Llorona is a mythic legend from Mexico about the story of a woman who murders her children and is looking for them in the afterlife. And there's been many, many versions of how this story came to be, and we are taking our own version here. It's really cool to give my own spin on it and like what I think she is and what I think she mourns and why she's such a complicated legend.
Betsy and I are gonna go dancing in this new joint, the Silver Grill. It's over at the Hotel Del. They go dancing till 1 in the morning.
It's been wonderful. I love the idea of immersive theater, and just as soon as I found out about this opportunity of doing something inside train cars, I jumped to it. And I was really excited to do it, and I'm so glad that we're finally putting it on its feet.
Hola, San Diego. Cállate, Ceci. Don't make a spectacle, please. Can you just be quiet?
Well, it has a lot of thematic chords in it, to be honest, that we can find some relevancy in them. So it's important to just take away your point of view of what these scenes mean, what the characters go through.
The script was kind of written around the museum and the different areas of the cars and the eras of the cars. And every era is talking about a specific moment in history, especially in Latin history, of people in the United States and things that happened and things that the Latina community suffered through the United States, that the Latina women suffered. So each car represents like its own grieving and like own motif, and that's why we separated it to honor that specific moment in history.
I did not think I would be acting in a trolley ever, but things happen for a reason, and I'm so glad they did.
It's important to have stories that reflect our community for our community. La Llorona on the Blue Line is inspired by the South Bay, and it's going to tell the stories of actual historical events, of actual historical eras to our community with artists from the community. Mabelle Reynoso is a playwright from Tijuana and from San Diego. She's binational, and she really brings both of those cultures into the storytelling.